What is up, guys? Drummond and Stuff 93 here with my unboxing and overview of the DOS Keyboard 4. Now, there are a few options when you pick one of these up for yourself that you need to consider. As you can see here, I have the professional version. They also offer an ultimate version of this keyboard. So the difference is on the professional, you get the printed lettering on the keycaps, as you can see in the picture on the front, and in the ultimate, it is completely blank keycaps. So if you can touch type but are looking for a real nice aesthetic look, the ultimate might be something to consider. As you can see here, this has the Cherry MX Blues. They do also offer this keyboard with the MX Browns, which are a bit quieter. So taking a look around the box, on the front of the box we've got a picture of the keyboard. On all the sides we've just got some branding. It says DOS Keyboard. And then flipping over the box, we have a bit of a description of the keyboard. So this version has the Cherry MX Blues. They advertise it as having premium materials. It's got dedicated media controls, a 2-port USB 3.0 hub, a 6.6 foot cable, a detachable footbar that also acts as a ruler. I'll show you that when I open up the box. And this has full N key rollover, which I believe is done over USB. So you don't need to plug in an adapter. And as usual, it works on pretty much any operating system, as most keyboards do. We also have a side view of the keyboard on the back. So let's flip this thing over and crack into it. So opening up the box, you can see in the top here it says DOS Keyboard. Here we have the footbar for the keyboard, and it also doubles as a ruler. So you can see it has ruler lines along it. It says DOS Keyboard as well, and some little rubber feet to help grip the keyboard, and it hooks on with a pair of magnets. And right here we have the keyboard wrapped up in some foam. And I will set that aside. And we also have some paperwork in the box. It says the keyboard will recognize automatically. You have the option to enable or disable N key rollover through a key command. And just some marketing and all of that at the bottom. So now let's take a look at the actual keyboard itself. So here it is. I will take it out of the foam. So the top of the keyboard here is a nice metal finish. Feels pretty premium and has some good weight to it. Flipping it over, so you can see we have the rubber feet as well as the spot for the ruler. And that will just stick on magnetically, and that'll give you a bit of elevation. This keyboard doesn't have any of the little plastic feet that will break off of it, so it either lies flat or you use the ruler to elevate it. As you can see on this version, it is done through one USB cable. Some of the older DOS keyboards you needed 2 USB cables, one for the hub as well as one for just the keyboard itself. So I like that they brought it down to just one USB 3 cable to power the entire keyboard. One more thing worth mentioning about the keyboard is that this cable is not braided. It's a standard rubber cable, but it does feel thick and heavy duty. So I'm not really too worried about that. I'm not huge on braided cables anyway, and I think this cable feels solid and should last for plenty of years, so I'm not too worried about that. Another thing to note is it's not detachable, however, so you are stuck with the cable that it comes with. And on the rear, we also do have 2 USB 3.0 ports, in case you want to plug any of your mice or any peripherals into that as well. And in the upper right corner of the keyboard, we do have some media controls. So we have a sleep button, as well as the mute key for audio, play, pause, and then forward and back track, as well as a nice clicky wheel here to control the volume on the computer. So I've been using the DOS keyboard for about a day now, and I figured I would touch up on a few of the things that I didn't really cover well in the unboxing. So build quality on the keyboard is excellent. It does not have any give or flex when I pick up the keyboard, and it's very heavy and rugged. In terms of materials they're using, the top has an anodized aluminum plate, and the bottom is a pretty heavy-duty plastic underneath. The feet are quite good. The keyboard doesn't move around a whole lot when typing or anything like that. You can make it move if you give it a good push, but overall it should stay in place. The volume control knob on the right side here is quite clicky, and it does a good job, and all the media control keys work as expected up here. So to finish out this video, I will do just a little bit of typing to give you a sound demonstration. I have the mic right here, so you may hear a bit of reverberations through the desk, so it might not be a optimal sound test, but it'll at least give you an idea of how the keyboard sounds. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and enjoy the typing test.